What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything. I am your cook, Spinelli. I am the self-proclaimed wing king and the prince and ruler of all lemon pepper wings. Now, if you got a problem with that, just come see me. That's it. Don't be typing in the comments and nothing like that. Just come see me. I'm the prince of lemon pepper. Now, today I got a special recipe for you. And yes, we still in quarantine. As you can see, I'm getting my Samuel L. Jackson Pulp Fiction look together. So guys, in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make fried mustard chicken wings. If you haven't had fried mustard chicken before, you are missing out. I'm telling you, the chicken, when it comes out, it's juicy, it's crispy, everything you look for in some chicken. Oh, I forgot the season. Gotta make sure it's seasoned. So it's everything you ever wanted in some chicken. So I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're gonna use for today's recipe. We got our chicken right here. I don't have green wines today. Oh man, for some reason they didn't have it at Publix. You guys are buying up everything out of grocery stores nowadays. All right, so we have our Louisiana hot sauce, the French mustard, yellow mustard. You want to use yellow mustard. Don't do this with Dijon mustard or honey mustard or deli mustard. Do it with yellow mustard. You want the yellow mustard. Flour, seasoned salt, garlic powder, black pepper, chili powder, parsley, and some salt. Now guys, you got to have that Lawry's, all right? I don't want to tell you guys no more. You got to have that Lawry's, all right? So these are the ingredients we're going to use. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've already measured out our ingredients. So what we have here, I have a half a cup of mustard. I have a teaspoon of parsley, a teaspoon of pepper, tablespoon of Louisiana hot sauce. I have a teaspoon of chili powder. I have a tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of Lawry's. I have a tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. So this is what we're going to use to season the chicken. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our mustard to our chicken. So, and guys, this is about 2 pounds worth of chicken. So if you have more chicken, then you want to, double up on these ingredients. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our hot sauce, our chili powder, our black pepper, garlic powder, parsley, and our Lawry's seasoned salt. Now guys, I'm not going to tell you anymore. If you don't have any Lawry's in your house, you got a problem. I'm tired of telling you guys. A lot of you sitting up in your house thinking in your seasoning game is on point. But if I look in your cabinet, you ain't got no Lawry's. So I got a problem with you. Don't invite me over your house if you ain't got no Lawry's in your cabinet. I'm telling you, the first thing I do, I'm gonna check your cabinet. If that Lawry's ain't there, I'm walking back out. All right. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna mix this up. That's what I'm talking about. All right. All right, so now we got our chicken prepared. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our flour so we can get these things in that hot grease. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, so in this step, what we're going to do is we're going to season our flour. So what I have here, I have 2 cups of flour. I have a teaspoon of garlic powder. I have a teaspoon of black pepper, and I have 2 teaspoons of salt. So guys, you don't have to season your flour. If you don't, that's up to you. It's your preference, but I like to season my flour, as you know. So I don't want to put too much seasoning, you don't want to get crazy and start adding all these different seasonings to your flour, because The taste and the flavor is in the chicken. So, but you want your crust to have some type of flavor to it. So, you know, if you don't do anything, add a little salt or some garlic powder, onion powder to it. But don't go too crazy with all the seasoning on your flour for this recipe. So, I'm gonna go ahead and add my flour, my garlic powder, my salt, and my pepper. All right, so I'm gonna close that up, and I'm just gonna do a little shake and bake it, shake and bake it. All right, so you want to just move those ingredients around in the flour. Make sure you mix it well. Now, guys, anybody like me, typically what I do is I always take a little teaspoon, dip it in my flour, and taste it just to make sure. I typically do that. Please leave a comment below if you do that too. I don't want to think I'm crazy. I'm the only person that eats flour or tests my flour. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and prepare our grease, and then I'm gonna put it on I'm gonna prepare it to 350 degrees, and then we're gonna get this thing going. All right, see you in the next step. All right, so now let's go ahead and get these things breaded. So I'm gonna start off putting a few of these. Probably start off with about 6 pieces. I don't want to overcrowd my fryer, so I put about 6 pieces in here. See if that works out. All right, so pull that to the side a little bit. I'm just going to shake that up and down here. Set this in our shake. You want to shake some of the excess flour off of it. I already got the oil already scorching hot at 350. All right, so let's go ahead and drop these bad babies down, and we're going to let them cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. Again, you want to make sure you keep your eye on it. Depends on how hot you got your grease, so you want to let it cook for 7 to 10 minutes. Also, when you first drop your chicken down, don't aggravate it. Let it go ahead and cook for a couple of minutes before you start moving it around. You can't aggravate the cooking process. All right, so now our chicken is done. Take a look at that, guys. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put them on here on my cooling rack while I fry the remaining pieces. And I'm going to stick them in the oven. All right, so let's get that. Let's take a look at it. Look at that. And let's go ahead and get those that second batch on. All right, so let's go ahead and drop this second batch. All right, now so our second batch is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these, and once we get those removed, I'm gonna throw down the third batch, but I'm not gonna show you guys that. I don't want to bore you with that. So I'll see you guys in the next step. And guys, this is what we have. This is our mustard fried chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these things, bad boys, plated up. They smell good. They're crispy. Guys, check this out. Look at that. Oh man. I'm ready, guys. So let me plate this up, and I'll be right back. Tell you guys, this is going to be delicious. And they are so crispy. They are so crispy. Oh man, take a look at that. Look at that. I'm going to hit it with a little kosher salt. And this is just optional. Just hit it with a little of that kosher salt over the top. And we're gonna throw a little, garnish it with a little parsley, just to give it a little color. That's what I'm talking about, guys. And there you have it. Mustard fried chicken. Crunchy mustard fried chicken. Absolutely beautiful. Guys, you really have to try this recipe. It is really, really delicious. I tell you, the mustard gives it a juicy flavor to it. I mean, it makes it so juicy. You have to try it. I did leave the ingredients in the video description below. I also got all the measurements in the video description below. And if you need some of these items and don't want to leave your house, go ahead, click those links in the video description, and it'll take you to Amazon, and you can purchase these items from Amazon. Also, check out that All Wings Everything merch. Check out my store on Teesprings. Go ahead and order you an All Wings Everything t-shirt or Wing King t-shirt. This will make you official, meaning when you get in the kitchen, you automatically know how to cook those wings. It's just something about when you put that t-shirt on, guys. So until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli, All Wings Everything. And before I go, guys, go ahead, make this recipe, and I am out. Peace.